Since the age of time, since the dawn of time, like we know what a man should do and what a woman should do, right? So some things are for men and some things are for women. And you have sisi a we benya say me ukunu me ya de bia wo oba na say we ya.
Hello everyone, welcome to the first episode of PinkTales. My name is Geegee and I'm going to be your host. I have with me two amazing gentlemen. One happens to be my co-host and the other our special guest for the day. I would zoom right to my co-host to introduce himself.
I'm Bambi the boy, the only fresh boy in town. What I say?
Okay.
I'm also an aspiring YouTuber who is now coming up. I'm a TikToker too.
Okay, now
Titus.
to our guest.
Do you mind doing the introduction for me?
Everywhere you want to show your character.
Hey, so
So this our guest. There is actually something funny about him. The only person who goes around this world and wants his slogan first before his name is mentioned.
That's right.
So whenever you see him outside, it's hashtag
The only
sardine surviving or the only surviving sardine. You can also call him Titus.
Yeah, thank you. I owe you one.
Should we give it up for you?
Oh, it's okay. I'm still alive. Yeah.
Okay. So guys, we talked about this. We've made noise online, and finally we are here recording something for you.
exactly.
We have something interesting to discuss today, and I'm sure you're going to love it. You're going to learn some new things, and it's going to be very interactive. So today's topic is...
But honestly, Gigi, you make fine.
Oh, come on. You're making me shy.
Oh,
Yo, I think God is saying
Yeah.
You're making me shy.
You really
Please.
pretty.
you are really glowing.
Let's
You are
do
glowing.
this
Me say we are
backstage,
glowing.
please. Let's do this backstage. So today's topic is one of the most controversial topics. Everywhere you go, you tend to, hear people talk about it, and then they argue, they fight, they do whatever they want to do, and some even lose relationships because of that. So our topic for today is sharing chores. Are they essential? Before we dive into this topic, we have a story we want to share. So I'm just going to go right ahead and read it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's hear
Right.
you. We are listening.
So our sender, the sender of our story, gave it a topic. Should I say a title or something? Something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, to make sure that he's communicating what he wants to communicate well. So he says, who is at fault here? Who is at fault here? My wife and I came from work late on Saturday around 5 p.m. We realized our gas was finished, so she decided we cook with coal pot. Later, she told me I should go and cook, and she is also going to do washing. We normally do the washing together, so I told her to cook. So we do the washing together the next day because it was getting to 6 p.m. already. She went and bought all the ingredients and left it at the kitchen for me to cook. And she went for her washing. Meanwhile, I told her to stop the washing so we do it together the next morning. I'm a man who helped his wife in doing house chores by bathing our little girl, sweeping, and even put the room in order. So I refused to cook the food that night as she decided not to listen to whatever I told her. When she finished washing... When she finished washing by 9 p.m., she told me I'm heartless and wicked because I didn't cook for her.
Sick of.
Relax over here.
Hey, Charlie.
But
We do.
let me just finish this. So he went on to say, demanding an apology from me. So the wife was demanding an apology.
From the man.
Yes, from the man, and she had frowned her face for 3 days.
Oh.
I don't mind apologizing, but I am apologizing for not... Am I apologizing for not cooking for my wife? Help me with this issue. So that's the issue on ground right now. Is he apologizing for not cooking for his wife? I believe we all heard the story.
Exactly. Gigi, you know that we have something called dynamics.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Since the age of time, since the dawn of time, like we know what a man should do and what a woman should do, right? So some things are for men and some things are for women. And you have, see, I will be say, me, ukuno, me ya de bia wo obane se wo ya. You should appreciate whatever I'm doing. So I don't really understand the reason why she should behave like that. You dig?
Okay. Yeah, I get it.
You wouldn't appreciate it because they are calling for gender equality. You know, these are Gen Z girls that are calling for gender equality.
Bro.
I work, you work. If I sweep, you should mop.
It doesn't work that way, bro.
But like you mentioned, what we knew whilst we were coming up, or what we knew back then was women were used to help in the house, irrespective of everything, and they loved doing that. I don't know where the notion and the advancement in modernity came from.
Yeah, man.
You people calling for gender equality and all, even in gender roles.
There's no way that man and woman are the same, bro. We have different things that we are all obligated to.
Not to cut you short. To cut you short. You mentioned gender equality, and this is where I think we all have it wrong. When we talk about gender equality, we are not talking about who should cook and who should clean. Gender equality came about as we all started fighting for women to have equal opportunities as men had.
Like what?
Back in the day, you would barely see women in engineering, and it wasn't encouraged. But now we have women going into engineering.
Okay.
Back in the day.
How many?
Pardon?
How many?
I am not
Women
an
don't
engineer at the
even
moment.
women these days, they don't even like things like that. You know?
Are you sure?
No. There are few.
They
only
love
few.
How can you say somebody can love, looking physically attractive and be intelligent as well?
Oh, so, yeah, that is true. But you see, most of these girls, they don't want to work. They don't. This thing that you are saying, the thing that you guys are fighting for, these girls don't want it. They want to be this one, housewife.
So the housewives will do the duty of housewives, and then those of us who are not interested in being housewives, at least we need you to support.
There are a few of you.
There are a few of us. Okay, so now we are talking about the few of us. We are not talking about the other people who have decided to misinterpret the meaning of gender equality.
Okay, great.
Right now we are talking about gender chores. I think that's what we've limited this to right now. So that's how it's supposed to be.
What's the lady is doing, bro? You can't do this in my house because the house that I was brought up in, women did what women do.
What were women
doing?
Women
do what women do.
What do women do?
Okay,
what do women
so
do?
let's say in my house, right? When it comes to chores like washing plates, cooking, you understand? Cooking, sweeping. Usually my sisters do them.
Okay.
And my mom. And when it comes to things like muzzle work,
okay.
We the guys do it. So I don't understand. I understand.
So when you talk about muzzle work, what exactly are you trying to say?
Like let's say your house like this, if it's weedy, men do it.
Okay.
If let's say you feel gas, there is no way I measure me near bar no see a gas. Ain't no way, bro.
Okay.
You understand?
So I grew up on a senior high school campus, which means we already have people who do the how should I put this, the weeding, because they have laborers who do that job. So in that situation, my brother is supposed to sit in the house and do nothing whilst we do all the work, because it's the work in the house is not a muzzle job or something.
Come again.
I grew up on a senior high school campus.
Okay.
There are laborers who do the weeding.
Are they female laborers?
They are male laborers who do the weeding. And then I have a younger brother in the house. So now that you are saying we should men should do the muzzle work, that means essentially my brother should stay in the house, excuse me to say, useless.
How?
He should sit in the house and do nothing because there's nothing for him to do. And then we will do all the work whilst he sit there because there's no job, there's nothing for him to do.
So, like, I don't understand you.
All right, let me chip in a little bit.
Okay.
Personally, I'm a neutral person to this thing.
Okay.
I love the fact that I can personally cook, wash, and read.
Yeah, real spec.
If there is a need, why wouldn't I do? Because I grew up in a house.
Me expect normal.
You're not a spec. You're not a spec.
Normal.
No.
I grew up in a
You're a
house.
walking red flag.
Normal, bro.
I grew up in a house where we all do stuff together. I saw my aunties, my senior cousins and all. We swept, washed, did everything
The
together.
dishes.
Even the dishes, yeah. So I wouldn't have a problem with the fact that if I am to cook whilst my lady, that's the thing. If I am to iron my stuff and hers while she is on another thing, I mean, it's a relationship.
That one makes sense.
We are in to help each other. You see, with the story she read, it's a case where the man had to cook for both of them, but he didn't.
Yeah.
Did I had it right?
Yeah.
So that is where the problem is. And now there is a frowning aspect.
Normally, hey Charlie, if your friend self or your paddy or your mother comes and say you they do this, sometimes they frown on it. Because it's not good for you to see your man. Why I can think of what you try where you're
it's
for
nice.
no
Like,
that. Nah, ain't no way, man.
It's nice.
Bro, me. Oh, Charlie.
Oh my god. So I have this question.
Right.
If you get married to someone, or let's just say you are living with your partner, and you both work like a 9-to-5 job, and you close from work, your wife is generous enough to say, I am not that tired, so I'm going to prepare dinner. She prepares dinner, and then after you sit, relax, you eat dinner. You won't help with the dishes, nothing. You expect her to go and do the dishes like by herself.
That is why
right after work.
Listen, that's why me, the way I aim at things, no, I don't want to just live like I'm more into masculinity. I listen to people like who talk about masculinity and stuff. You understand? You dig? And the thing is, me like this, I would like to become a great person.
Okay.
And me, I like feminine women. Me about me go back and forth. You dig?
Okay.
Yeah. So to me say no, do you have no? Me person me worry about.
About you saying,
What's it? Media.
Obey no, obey proper.
Whilst you stretch your leg on the center table,
bro,
watching
then
TV.
So what am I doing? Listen, I'm a multi-billionaire.
Do you know she has a tax inside
listen.
as well?
Assuming I'm
a nice bro.
What's it?
Me say you must inside her. So she would literally do everything, then
and then she will not come back to the bedroom and come and service you. No, you are not getting the concept. It's like this. You both work a 9-to-5 job. So you went to work. You both closed. You go home at 5 p.m.
Exactly.
You went to sit your ass down on the chair. You turn on the TV to watch TV.
Are you saying when both of us are working in 9-to-5?
9-to-5. She cooked. You were sitting there. You didn't help.
Okay.
After eating, you didn't even pick your plate from the dining table to the kitchen. She had to pick it there to go and do the washing. And then you will still sit there. You won't go there. You won't go to the kitchen to help her with the dishes. Then she will now do the dishes, clean up the whole house for the night, come back into the bedroom, and she's supposed to service you on top. You won't do anything.
Oh, maybe if you say, since listen, me, my target is that me and Gasa 9-to-5 there, and how do I feel?
Alright.
How do I say? It's something that I won't even think of. Because that's not my dream.
Okay.
You dig? But the thing is, since we are both doing 9-to-5, then I'll agree with what Titus is saying.
Okay.
I'm going to eat the dishes.
Oh, why not?
You will
So
sleep.
she will cook. You do the dishes.
Oh, she cook, I do the dishes. Why not? Because we are all suffering. We are all doing the same thing. That one there.
So my words to the man is he should just apologize.
He should apologize.
Saying sorry doesn't mean sometimes
Yeah,
wrong. You get me? And we want peace to reign. And with regards to they are building a family. this isn't an issue. He should just I don't know. They shouldn't find fault in these things because it was just a mere I couldn't cook for you and blah and all that. Okay, fine. Just explain to the woman. Okay, this is the reason why I couldn't cook for you. I'm really sorry, and it's just one of the days. Maybe he was moody. The woman too was moody. You know, when there are two moody things, it flames up.
Yeah.
So
But relax,
just
so.
say sorry and
You
you
was-
to drop that masculinity, like my brother is saying. I'm a masculine man.
I'm a
Oh,
masculine
Charlie,
man.
that thing.
So you need.
I will see
What-
him.
what
I
are
will
you
see
saying?
him.
What are you
No, I'm
telling
trying
him?
to say that.
What are you telling the man? Just give
But
him
I want
advice.
to see him in chambers, to explain what he means by I'm a masculine man.
Uh-huh.
I really want to get it. Because to my understanding, if you have a partner,
Mm-hmm.
you have decided to come together, like that's partnership, teamwork, to build your home, to do whatever you want to do. So in as much as I am your wife and there are certain things back in the day I was supposed to do. I was supposed to do it because I was a housewife. But now I am not a housewife. I am a working class woman. It's just like if my husband tells me contribute to the rent, I won't have a problem with it. I am living in that house. Why can't I contribute to rent?
You wouldn't have a problem, but the other girls they'll buy wigs.
So
You know,
right
Exactly.
now let's talk
Exactly.
about those who don't
Exactly.
think about wigs but actually think about what life is.
But you're wearing a wig. How do you
I
get
am
a wig?
wearing a wig. It
And-
doesn't
and
mean
the
it doesn't
way-
mean if I
listen,
go to my
listen.
man that I want a wig
Are
and
you
he
going
doesn't
to settle
he
for
doesn't
cornrow all the time? I'm asking you a personal question.
no. I'm not going to settle for cornrows all the time.
And that you come so.
No.
Alright. And you're telling me if he's telling you to contribute to the rent, you're going to do.
Yes, I'm going
Whilst
to
you have
do
a
it.
wig to buy, whilst you have Bone Street about
We are talking about a time where I am accomplished. I am married. I am not going to marry if I don't have the finances.
Hey,
Yes, I need to be able to, as much as my man will
are you
spoil
not
me.
going to pay the
I want,
head blind
what is the head blind?
money? Or it's not? Oh, sorry, it's bride something. Sorry,
Bride
sorry.
price.
Sorry. Sorry. It just
So
came.
because you paid the bride price, I don't have to contribute to anything. That makes sense. If you don't want me to contribute, it makes sense. But in
You
my
see the way
own
you're
little
thinking?
way, I am
Listen.
going to help you.
Myself, right after
I want you to
contributing.
contribute.
Listen, Gigi.
Let me just count. Right after contributing to the rent, you give me one of your bras. Like let me
If
be
I
your-
contribute to the
give me
rent,
bra because like my man said, you want to take my duty.
My
Like
role.
I don't know how to
no,
put it.
I am not taking. This is partnership. This is teamwork.
You see the way you are thinking. Most of these girls are not like that.
That is
They
a
are not
sad
like
truth.
that.
Then I think
They are not like
society
that.
is failing. Society is failing.
Then you have to advise your girls, bro.
I think their parents have to advise them. Because
Parents.
maybe I learned it from my parents. It's what I saw.
Yeah.
I
Because
like I
you-
said, I grew up on a senior high school campus, so there's nothing like rent. We live on the campus. But then I do see there are times I go to school, my dad will be like, "This is your upkeep money." But then my mom will also top up. Take this. You might want to buy this. You might want to buy that. When I come home, my mom will be like, "Oh, you might want to buy certain things. So
my
take this
mom
money."
and dad are like that too. Me, my papa, like they are together. They do things together, and I really love that partnership. The way they work together to reach
Yeah.
this point.
Bambi,
Okay.
I don't want you to talk again. Just advise the man so that we can read our comments.
Bro, I'm the
Should he apologize or not?
get that.
So you're in support of the man.
I say what about we got?
Come
What
on.
does it say?
She wants to feel pampered.
Bro, me, I say
Charlie, I shit. I'll quit you, my
Me,
friend.
the team is-
But she also went to wake.
No,
She's
no,
stressed.
you see the mental stress that comes to dudes at work. How the society treats men. we can't compare that to you. Even animals are more taken care of than us.
You
So
dig?
maybe somehow the stress accounted to that. Can we
This
check our
world,
next listing?
the only
So
people we-
next.
this
sorry.
world, the only people we them they enjoy, like they know they suffer, be women, children, and dogs, bro.
Women, children, and dogs.
bro.
Dog space, animals, yeah.
Animals.
Okay.
Even that one self, they care for them. You dig? But you, the man, who gives a damn about you? Nobody gives a damn.
Yeah.
I give a damn
Bro.
about men.
That's you. That is you.
You said nobody. I'm somebody. So I give a damn. So let's just move to our very last comment and then we'll bring this session to an end. This is from Akosia Asoan Ponsa. And she says, why does the man think he's doing his wife a favor by doing house chores? A house they both share. So if he lived alone, he would be expecting someone else to cook and clean for
That's
him.
understand.
Akosia, that's all you need to know. The kind
Akosia.
of training we give to our children should be revised.
Yes.
Every human being should learn to be responsible for themselves and their space. And I agree with her for the last part.
Yeah.
Like we should revise it. In my house, my brother does the dishes when he has to. He sweeps when he has to. He cleans when he has to. Now my sister is in school. I'm no longer home. He's the only one left. I don't think he's expecting my mom to close from work and then come and do everything, including cooking for him, his dad, to eat. So he has to help around. My mom will close and come and cook. He will do the dishes. He's helping around. He's helping to, relieve someone of the bigger stress that they would have been in. So yeah, society indeed has to revise the way they train their kids. Because these are basic life skills. You're a man, a grown man, you can't cook for yourself. You don't know how to cook. And then
they are know how to cook, Papa. Fair.
There are some men, even when there is food there, they are going to know how to come home
Ask
to serve them.
bruv.
So I don't know. Like you said, that training has to be part of us.
okay.
They I don't know. There are some homes that they wouldn't even allow the man to do anything. It's always the ladies. So
Exactly.
I also agree to the fact that they should help
But
the kids
listen,
and all.
you see, some houses, you see the way they talk, no? Maybe take off your day house way, maybe they don't get. But obviously, so you are trying to tell me that, oh, brah, yes, man is Uncle Filigas. And are you guys?
We don't live in town, so whoever is available, you will go. You just have to stop a car. The car will come and pick you. You
Me,
go
I
and
feel
fill
like,
it and come back.
The
I
modern,
have filled gas a lot of times. My sister has done it too.
like, listen, you see, the modern world that we are in right now, even though revising the whole thing would have been good, but the thing is, these days, we the men are becoming soft. We are not becoming like the way we should be. Even though it's nice that, I was there then, yes, share. But the thing is, these days, they are no more. Geegee, Charlie.
If we follow my co-host, it looks like we will never close
So
today.
you mean if you do the dishes, you are soft? Okay, thank you. That's what you want to say.
No, I'm not saying you are soft.
So what are you trying to say?
I'm
Summarize
saying
it for us.
that's name.
Bambi the boy.
I was saying you are soft too, but I'm not sure you are. No man these days, man. We are not like back then. You know, in it's only new. But saying.
You want to say the
I'm
sins are
listening.
plenty.
Summarize it.
Yeah.
No. I'm not talking about. We are not talking about relationships.
All right.
Sure.
Right.
We are not.
Yeah, but the thing is, I'm more than yummy. Like, was there being campo? You shouldn't even allow your brother to be sitting in the house. Okay, bro, talk about baby and another one.
He's a little boy.
He's
So boy.
13.
13.
Uh-huh.
So.
Yeah.
Oh no, sir, but if you're leaning now, there, then you might be canon. Others, sir.
I think we are going to have a very controversial moment with my co-host if we decide to enlighten and then elongate. I don't know the kind of English I am speaking, but I know I am making sense here. If we decide to make this thing longer, but then we have to bring it to an end. If you stayed with us throughout the beginning till the end, we want to say thank you for being here and we appreciate you. This is PinkTales and we'll see you again next time.